this is our room. Whoops, there's a little desk. And right now there's no view. We'll show the view later. Our little table and our little couch. Hello, it's Monday, June 2nd, and we're just pulling into a city of Denmark called Skagen. So this is just a port. And yesterday we had a day at sea where we just relaxed on the ship and we played a trivia game, not very well, and we saw a welcoming show where we could have won prizes, but we didn't, and they had silly games. And then we dressed nice for dinner, and we had drinks, and we saw a show that was dancing and singing that was really good, and had a nice day. So today we're going to go on an excursion in the Skagen.
Right now we are in Skagen, which is at the very northernmost tip of Denmark. At the very tip, in an area called Grenland, you can see the North Sea collide with the Baltic Sea and actually stand there. That's what we're going to do.
A little chilly day. I want to make sure to give you all a warm welcome to Skagen.
Skagen.
Yeah. You're on the top of Denmark now. Has any of you been here before?
No.
No?
Copenhagen.
No, I hope you're going to like what you see. But after Copenhagen, our capital, we are the most visited town in Denmark, with an annual visit of around 2 million guests. And that's a lot for a small town with just 7,500 inhabitants. This is the railway station on our left. And still, I would like you to think about why we have so many yellow houses here.
Now we're going to get on the tractor bus, and ride out to the end. It doesn't look like anything. Now we're riding out to the very tip of Denmark, where the land comes to a point and the North Sea meets the Baltic Sea. Hello, Charla. Now we're at the point of land where the North Sea meets the Baltic. This is the very, very point of this peninsula. There's people that go and put 1 foot in water of one and 1 foot in the water of others. They're very brave. Okay, this is us. We're standing, well, I don't think it's on right now. Okay, we're at the very end. This is what it looks like. And I'm actually getting water in my shoes here. So I don't think I'm going to stay long. Okay, that is the point. I'm not going out there, boys. Okay, we're back on the tractor bus. I hope we got some good pictures. We'll see. Now we're going to see the sand-covered church. Okay, the story is that a church was here built in the 1300s, and then around here the sands is always shifting, so the sand dunes kept building up and they had to keep digging their way into the church, so finally they decided to close the church in 1795, and all that's left is this part that's sticking up.
Now we visit something called the migrating sand dune, which is a large sand dune that's always moving across the landscape.
So they don't stop it, they're just letting it move as it will in nature, and it kind of just swallows up whatever's in its way.
Each little black dot on this map represents a shipwreck near Grenland. After the excursion, we had dinner and we attended a musical game with a lot of shouting and fun. That was it for that day.
Good morning. This is our day in Copenhagen. We're heading for our shore excursion where we're going to take a boat ride and go to Tivoli Gardens. Oh, guess what we see already? The first thing in Copenhagen, Little Mermaid. Okay, now we're on the sightseeing boat. We take a cruise down the canal.
It's from 1935, the oldest royal yacht in the world, and only the royal family can use this one. This is the torpedo hall, or torpedo plant. This is where we built torpedo boats during the Cold War. It operated between 1954 and 2003. It was closed down and redone, and now it's very expensive housing. On the right hand side you have a small swimming pool. The cost is $400 a night, and there's a 2-year waiting list. The landfills, and then apartment buildings right behind the factories. So you have the labourers to the main entrance a little while. See here we have Danish flag and EU European flags. This is an open square. This used to be the fish market. The men would bring in the...
Now we're walking from our bus to Tivoli Gardens. This is the entrance. It's a very colorful building. Not do it later. Here's a very pretty Tivoli garden, and it's being mowed by a Roomba with ears. This is so pretty here. There's this fountain. Here's the rabbit Roomba. He's so cute. There's a crazy ride. People are flying around. People are all sitting around. Here we are, Charla.
Hello, I'm in Tivoli Gardens, Copenhagen.
Oh, here's a very pretty place with little boats on a pond. And then over here is a little bridge. And then there's more water with ducks. Okay, now we're done with seeing Tivoli Gardens. We're going to go back to the ship. It was a relaxing time.
Here's a few snapshots from our visit to the beautiful gardens in Tivoli Gardens. This day was Charlotte's birthday. We dressed up really nice and went to a special dinner at Sabatini's. It was wonderful dinner. They gave us a cake with a candle and lots of other desserts as well. And we had a very nice time. Happy birthday, Charla.